Good middle of the day. So I am trying to organize all of this because it's a ridiculous amount. And just wanted to do a little recap. I've been trying to get a hold of all of my stuff figured out, worked out, what have you, because for some reason when you have medical through getting Social Security, it goes from whatever you had before, unless it was a private one, you go to Medicare. Like you'll go from Medicaid to Medicare. Well, somehow my stuff got on some weird different place, and so my worker just called me because I received a kind of big bill. And I was like, you know, what's going on? I've had medical up until January. I haven't had a problem. And so she was looking into it, and she's like, well, you didn't have medical since June. And I was like, excuse me? I was like, y'all have been covering everything 100% because Medicare covers all but 20%. Hold on. And so then my supplemental will pick up from there. Well, this is the first bill I've gotten, and it was after the first of the year. This is some old toilet paper. Anyway, and so I was like, that's really weird, but she said something that, like, you know, when someone says something, it kind of triggers a memory. And I was like, well, you guys pay my premiums for my Medicare. And she goes, wait, what? Because she's like, I opened it the day I came out and saw you, which was like last month. No, 2 months ago. And she goes, well, I opened you that day, or had it switched officially that day. And I was like, but I had medical because you guys pay for my premiums. And she goes, wait a minute, hold on, let me get with my supervisor. And so she talked to her, and she's like, it's in a really weird place. She goes, because it doesn't look like it was opened. She goes, but the screen I was looking at, yes, it doesn't look like it was opened. Because how many pairs of overalls do you need, Anthony? Because it's in the wrong screen. She goes, can you send me a bill, or the bill, so I can look at it? It's my wedding dress, and I need to just pack it up. She goes, and I'll call them. I said, well, I called them today. I got a woman who was kind of snotty and said, well, what do you expect? It's been over 10 days. They need time to process it. And I was like, oh, I just wanted to make sure everything was headed in that direction, because the bill was due 4 days ago, I think. And so I didn't want it to lapse because I don't want it to screw up my credit that is floundering in the wind right now. And so I was like, you know, I just wanted to make sure, and you know, they checked the system the last time and were able to see it immediately. But here's the weird thing is, so the one that was billing me for the insurance, Pooh, I love you, but you're in the way. They had that my insurance ran out in December, and she goes, well, on the typical screen I have that it ran out in June. I was like, well, there's 2 different dates as it is. Pooh Bear, please, by all means, lay down. I don't think I have. Oh, I do. I need to get it washed. Anyway, and so that is something that needs to be dealt with. And she called back and she goes, I figured it out. And she was like, do you have the bill? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what do you need? Wait, do you want me to just send you the bill? And she's like, can you do that? And I was like, I'll just take a screenshot and send it. I was like, just let me know if it's legible. And so, and then her boss called because I'm trying to get on this program thing to kind of get some help, and I'd like to go back and start seeing a counselor. There's been a lot of stuff that I'm functioning, but I'm not doing so well mentally. Like, I'm not drowning, but I'm definitely, sometimes I feel like I'm barely keeping my head above water. And, you know, what did I say today? Because I fed Lex, who was in the ER again last night, bronchitis this time. I fed her, and then I sat down on the couch and I was like, I guess I should probably feed myself because I can't take care of someone else if I'm not filling my own cup. And she's like, yep. And I just feel like I have some lukewarm coffee right now. I'd like to have some more coffee than that. I love you, but you're in the way. So she's doing alright. She is on some cough medicine. That is about all. She's got to go to school tomorrow. Monday was no school. Tuesday she missed. She missed today. She needs to go tomorrow, and then she no longer goes to school on Fridays. I adjusted her schedule, so she needs a mental break. She's been going through some pretty serious stuff, and that is a story that I would like her to talk about, but I don't know if she is in that place right now. Come on. She's been through a lot. If you guys have been here for a while, you've seen she left an abusive relationship, and so it's been rough. So she just needs some stuff.